Today, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 pillars of court readiness. The 5 pillars of court readiness, because we're running into a lot of situations where guys are not ready for their court date. Imagine how long it takes to get in court. Some of these court systems are out as far as a year and a half. And in all that time, people aren't ready for their cases when their cases come up. You've been waiting, anxious, and then the time between your court date is so long that you forget. You forget to be prepared to go to battle for your freedom. And this is something you cannot take for granted, that you're battling for your freedom. And the court system doesn't care whether you're prepared or not. It's going to move on without you. The first thing you must understand is your paperwork, not just your story, not just this is how it happened. This is what he said, and then I said this, they came over, this happened. No, understand your paperwork. Understand your charges. Understand the conditions and dates and restrictions. This stuff you should know right off the top of your head, what you're charged with. Because what you think doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what's on that paper. And so you should understand what these documents mean. Take the time to go over these documents with your lawyer, with your representation, so that you're not caught off guard. Understand the things that are in your discovery. Find out what helps you and the things that aren't helping you. Know that paperwork back and forward. Understand your charges. Understand what the high end of your charges are and what the underlying charges could be. So if a deal comes up, you know what to expect if they start to downgrade your charges. You understand that. Understand the process, not just the outcome. We're so concerned about not being found guilty that we don't pay attention to any other part of the process. We just want to hear them say not guilty, but we don't understand any other part of the process. We don't understand what part of the process we're in. Are we being arraigned? Is this a pretrial? Is this a motion plea? You know, we don't know what it is. Am I accepting a plea here? We're all just confused. What's the difference between an arraignment and a pretrial? What's the difference? Am I here to take a deal? What's the deal? You haven't even got to that point yet. And you sound guilty because they're at the arraignment and you talking about taking a deal. The DA hear that and be like, oh, he must be guilty. Well. Putting the cart before the horse because you don't understand the process. Talk to your lawyer. Understand where you are. People are just going in. I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. Man, no, I ain't. Y'all need to go and throw me a deal on this one. You ain't even at that point yet. Calm down. And you'll see that you must understand the process. The process is what's going to help you step by step get through it. But you have to understand the process as well as your lawyer does. Not to say that you need to know all the legal terms or all the process in terms of the things he know, but you need to know where you are. You need to know what the next step is, what you just came from, and then what the next step is after that. If not, you're lost and confused because you don't know what the process is, and now you're lost. Court is a process machine. And again, not a truth machine, but a process machine. You must understand that. The next thing is controlling your mouth, because people talk too much. The more you say, the worse off you're going to be. If you don't have to talk, don't. And when you speak, direct answers, very short. You don't have to elaborate. You don't have to tell your life story. Do you know who this person is? No. Yes. What is your relationship with this person? Just a friend. Not formal, just casual. Somebody I know from the neighborhood. Oh yeah, man, I know him from around there. That's such and such cousin, and his brother and them know my folks, and you don't need all that. Soon as you start all that, they got more questions to dig into and chisel through what you just said. The less you say, the less opportunity you're giving them to chisel your words, because they're going to chisel your words. Everything you say is going to be sliced, diced, and refed, twisted, turned, rehashed, and regurgitated in a way that's going to hurt you. You have to understand that a lot of words in court is a bad thing. Control your words. Speak deliberately, be straight to the point, and be quiet. You don't control the court with emotion. Speaking to the court or the judge in an emotional fashion tells them you're scared, there's something going on, you're hiding something, he's nervous that we're going to see through him, and they're going to press you. And before you know it, your total case has fallen apart, because these people are used to watching and listening. These are professionals. They do this for a living. You just want to get before the judge, handle your business, and get out of there. This is not an opportunity for you to show the judge what you know, how smart you are. That's not why you're there. You don't win by talking more. You survive by talking less. Listen, this next one is very, very important. It has to do with your appearance. You must understand this. Clean, simple, respectful. No flashy, sloppy. I see guys come in come in court sagging in court with their pants off their behind. And the judge is looking at them like, I know this man didn't just come in here sagging. Girls come in court with the shortest shorts you've ever seen and a little t-shirt. And the judge is not going to take them serious at all. Not at all. You will not be respected. Your words have no weight. The judge has seen it all before. He sees hundreds of people, and he's going to look at you and not take you serious. And when he's not taking you serious, you are going to be in trouble because your appearance says this guy needs a lesson. Before you open your mouth, you're already saying something with your appearance. Guys look like they hadn't slept in days. Just sloppy. Understanding that the judge is going to teach you a lesson based on your lack of respect for the court and your lack of respect for yourself. And if you're an adult who looks this way, who looks irresponsible, they're going to lock you up. This is no reason to get locked up. There is no reason anyone should go into court looking disrespectful. It is a hit against you, your lawyer, your case, and the judge will say, this guy is not even taking his own life serious, so it doesn't matter if he's in jail. You don't want that. Questions. This is the big one. Questions. Not your emotions. Questions. Ask your attorney questions. You have him before you. You are there with him. Use his knowledge. Make sure you understand where you are, what the next step is. Make sure you know when your next court day is, how important this position is right now, this day. Is the next court date more important than this one? Of course, they're all important, but what is the next one? We went through the arraignment and the pretrial. What comes next? We're going to get a look at the discovery. They may offer you a deal between now and then to keep from going to trial. Make sure you understand it. What is the risk? How are we doing? Does things look good right now? What do I have going for me? What do I have against me? Ask questions. Don't walk in blind. What should I know? What should I not do? What should I not say? What is the proper attire that I should be wearing? Should I be ready to speak today? Should I just be quiet today? And when you're the defendant, all eyes are on you. They want to see if you're going to crack, if you're going to break, if you're just playing this role. Is this the real you? Can we pull something out of him that will show his criminality? They're trying to make him look like a saint. We want to say or do something to trigger him. Always ask your attorney questions so that you understand where you are in the process. You always have questions. Remember, prepared questions protect you. Emotional reaction will expose you. Practice the questions. Write them down. Make sure you get a good answer, because your freedom is on the line. And if for some reason your court case or your court day doesn't go well, the judge is going home. Your lawyer is going home. The DA is going home. The question is, are you going home?